Greetings to the Lunar Manifesting Matrix. This is Elizabeth Schermer with an intuitive reading for the Lunar Matrix on Saturday, June 16th. Today's reading for the coming week is in anticipation of Tuesday's Gemini new moon occurring at 8:02 a.m. The guidance in this reading covers preparations for the new moon through the first quarter moon on Tuesday, June 26th. The new moon each month always supports new birth and new beginnings, and it gives us the opportunity every month to experience the inspiration of a fresh start. This is also the second Gemini new moon of the year. Because there are 13 lunar cycles within the 12-month cycle of the zodiac, every year one sign is emphasized in a special way with 2 new moons. With the first Gemini moon on May 20th, we explored new discovery in our lives through the celebration of beauty and our exploration of new realms of reality. With this second Gemini new moon, we're called again to the theme of discovery and exploration through the celebration of expansion in our lives and our own unique gifts and abilities. Pay attention to the areas of growth in your life, especially over the past 4 months since the Dragon Year began. Celebrate your creativity and the unique gifts that you bring to the world. Along with this expansion into new growth, the second aspect of the new moon chart for this week is the importance of harmony and balance. Pay attention to any areas that are out of balance in your life, especially in the ways you experience your power in the world. The tarot reading offers, as always, really specific guidance to help us understand the special opportunities this week that I just expressed through the new moon astrological chart. Now we'll move into the tarot reading for the week. And in preparing for this week's intuitive reading, I asked for guidance and clarity to help us each be fully available to the special opportunities as we set new moon intentions and also celebrate the summer solstice, which arrives on Wednesday and brings a new season of personal inspiration for all of us. So I threw the 3-card Body, Mind, Spirit spread. The card to the left, the star in the position of body, is a spiritual sign of our own opportunity now to fully embrace and realize our own natural gifts and abilities. This was guidance that we also received last week in the last quarter moon reading, and it continues now as we prepare for the new moon inspiration and momentum. So again, the star is a symbol of our ability to go inside and really access our own inner, the truth of our unique gifts and abilities and the radiance of who we are as beings of light. And when we can access this inner light, it shines through out to the rest of the world. This is the principle of the star, and the highest form of the star is the person who no longer has secret inner realms or hidden gifts or hidden resources, but who we are in the world is in full integrity with the highest and best of our potentials. It's also a card of reaching and achieving a new level of intuitive awareness. So between this combination of owning our gifts and accessing full intuition, we experience the flow of gifts and resources in our life. In this way, this is a card of abundant experience of well-being. The card in the middle position representing mind is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands represents a birth, a new birth of a new sense of self. And this is a sense of self rising from deep within. This is a perfect card to experience on the cusp or the anticipation of the summer solstice. This is the experience of rising from within, the qualities of strength and courage and will and trust, and a higher alignment with your own spiritual self, your connection to the fire of your own creative birth. The card to the far right in the position of spirit is the Prince of Cups. And the Prince of Cups is the initiator of this reading. The Prince of Cups represents moving forward in your life in new directions. And these are directions that come from deep within your heart, from your deep emotional desires and your ability to be a full lover of your life, a lover of all aspects of your life. And the Prince of Cups brings a new level of awareness of what serves you and what doesn't, and your willingness and ability to move forward. So I said that the Prince is the focus of the reading because the first two cards in the reading today emerged reversed. And as you know, if you've been listening to the readings, I always ask for creative guidance when cards are reversed for what the special message is. And today I received questions from the reversals. The reversals, when I went into them, brought questions for us around the deeper meanings of the cards. And so the question I'll turn them back now and I'll ask you, well, I'll leave them reversed until I finish the questions. The question that came from the star is, in what ways are you holding back your light? In what ways are you denying or not even owning to yourself the truth of your gifts and resources? This is a time, remember, to radiate from within. One of the ways we deny our gifts and resources is when we pay too much attention to outside circumstances, maybe trying to fix things or solve problems, or we're worried or afraid or concerned or frustrated or challenged. So the question right now is, in which ways are you denying the truth and the gift of your own beauty and radiance and the creative potentials and unique opportunities that you offer the world by who you are and what you contribute? So the call is to pay attention to your own light. Own your own light deep within. Let it radiate out. The question that came up with the Ace of Wands is, where are you blocked? Where are you blocking your sense of self and the creative fire that rises from within? What imbalances are keeping you from that deeper connection to self? Remember, this deep inside is where this creative spirit is born, especially in this season of summer, which is the season for reconnection to personal inspiration, personal joy. And so, as always, I drew a fourth card asking for extra insight and advice and guidance to help us understand the message of the reading today. And what I received was the Four of Discs. And this is very interesting advice and very clear and really supportive in helping us move forward. The Four of Discs is a card that is about grounding into our power, full embodiment of our power in the world through grounding and claiming our place. Interestingly, this card today also came up reversed. And the Four of Discs reversed speaks to the shadow side, at least today, speaks to the shadow side of grounding and embodiment. And this has to do with difficulty in letting go. It has to do with clinging to resources or clinging to circumstances or clinging to our own ideas of the way things should be. So again, the advice today is to let go. Let go of our old ideas and our concepts of what should have been, and pay attention to the truth and the beauty of what actually is unfolding and what all of the joy you have to appreciate your own gifts and abilities in your life. So I'll take the Four of Discs away now so you can remember the gifts and opportunities that are present for you now. Remember, rather than holding regret or worry for what hasn't happened, or in trying to fix what isn't working in outer circumstances, put your attention to the areas of momentum and expansion in your life. Feel the truth of your own gifts and abilities and the treasures of what you offer the world. When you take this truth deep inside, you will come in alignment with your own radiance. You'll be fully present, and you'll experience the flow of resources and intuitive inspiration that come from that inner alignment. Where you are experiencing imbalance in your life, There's a great deal of creative potential available now through the powers of your mind and your deep desire. You'll see new solutions that will create new forms of harmony. These solutions will lead to greater cooperation, trust, and empowerment, not just for you, but for all concerned. I end the session today with blessings and intentions for the highest and best for all. Remember that the new moon is at 8:02 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and the summer solstice occurs the very next day at 4:09 p.m. This is a special week. The most potent time to set new moon intentions is in the hours leading up to the new moon. And if you set your intentions before 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning, then when the moon and sun come into alignment or conjunction at 8 o'clock, your dreams and desires are fully activated and carried with the stream of new birth that comes with that alignment. Many blessings, happy new moon, happy solstice, have a wonderful week. This is Elizabeth Schermer with the Lunar Manifesting Matrix.